Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Wake and Bake with my Cannacast. I'm Canna Dave.
And I'm Groovy.
On today's Wake and Bake, we got a couple different topics we will be talking about today. We were down at day one of Cannacon yesterday.
Yeah.
Chuck Schumer released a new bill for cannabis that we've been waiting on for, like 2 years since he's been talking about it, a year and a half. Right. I feel like it's been a while. They just released it this week, so we'll go in a little bit of that. And then also AMA, ask us anything. Whatever you feel like talking about. Do you want to talk about music? You want to talk about growing? You want to talk about different genetics? Just drop it in the chat. We'll go through some of the questions, comments, and just have a fun wake and bake sesh this morning.
Yeah, to be honest, we are exhausted, so we're ready just to bake and chill.
Yeah, your boy is tired. I was like, yeah, coming in slow today. Coming in slow. So
big facts. Big facts.
Anyone joining us, as always, let us know how you're consuming cannabis. You smoking some dabs, maybe you smoking some joints, eating some brownies, cookies. Maybe you're taking some tinctures this morning in your coffee. I don't know. Let us know how you're enjoying your buzz this morning.
Hey, Instagram. Sorry about that. I got to switch over.
We'll probably be doing some dabs and smoking a joint. So,
yeah.
But that's what we will be going on.
Every wake and bake.
Yeah, what's going on, Dave Cobb? We are live on Facebook, actually. No
are
feed.
We?
Yeah, we are. It says no feed on Facebook, but I do see us live on Facebook. But
you see it like on the actual page? Okay, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just busted. I don't know. Sometimes this shit's weird. What's up, Ron?
Yeah, no, I do see it live. So if you are on Facebook, drop a comment in the chat so we know that you guys are there. But yeah, we're about to smoke up this. I don't even know what this is rolled up as because it's like the joint from yesterday.
I don't know either.
It's either Galactic or some good old apples and bananas.
I mean, either way, it's gonna be good. Is it how long has it been curing now? I know you do a little cure, so.
Was it 2 weeks now?
Okay.
I don't even know. My days are just rolling together, to be honest with you, Groovy. So it's hard for me to give you an exact date, except for at the day I chopped. But
okay, no worries. I'm more being nosy.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
No. You good, man. You good. So we'll spark it up. We'll know what it is here in a second. Dave's smoking on some New York cheese.
Oh, you already know me and cheese go together. Like, I don't know, whatever goes good with cheese. Wine. I don't know. Wine.
I was going to say.
Does that go good with cheese? Yeah.
Yeah, because you do wine tasting and crackers. Cause
yeah, that's true. You right. Yeah. Morning, fam. What's going on there?
Groovy just loves his cheese and piss genetics, man. Like, just loves them.
It's, oh my God. How gross would this sound? Cheese piss. But like.
Blue cheese crossed with cat piss.
I know, but would you try it?
Yeah.
It'd probably be like blue cat. Is actually more appeasing than cat. What I would just say?
Cheese piss?
Cheese piss.
I kind of like the cheese piss.
Oh, mac and cheese is good. I've had it before. It was kind of dry, the one I had, but it was a good, like I liked it. Like that's terpene in there. It was in there. It was just a little dry.
I don't think I tried that. I don't think I was there for that. Because I don't recall mac and cheese.
We did. But
oh, well, I guess I didn't leave a...
It's when we had the pack dudes on. That's what they gave me on the way out.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, thank you. Wow,
we just smoked flour.
Yeah,
no weed. No, don't put me in that category. I dab. Yeah, like, you smoke a lot of weed.
I don't. I smoke no weed.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beep. Well, that was pretty good. That was a good back and forth.
Yeah,
nice, dude. Nice.
Just like educate.
Yeah, I'm not doing it right now. It's not the end of the episode. We're gonna throw people off. Be like, they're ending. Sweet. Jeez. Peace out, y'all.
That's funny. I think this is the Galactic.
Maybe we're just getting blocked on Facebook. I don't know. Whatever. I don't get Facebook. If you're just joining us on IG or wherever you're Facebook, if you're the chat, come on YouTube. Come to YouTube. Come hang out over there. It's always easier over here. They actually like streaming.
Yeah, they do. They actually do. It's interesting that sometimes Facebook's like, oh, we'll feed your shit up, and then sometimes it doesn't.
I don't know.
We do get a lot of views usually after. That's usually what happens on the Facebook. But
yeah, right on.
But yeah, good morning, everyone, to tuning in. It's great to see everyone in the chat. Let's get how did you enjoy Cannacon, man, for the first day yesterday?
We're gonna jump into that. It was cool, I guess. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I said I only led with meh because I'm exhausted. So you think about it. I mean, after a full day job work, and then Well, I guess more like half day, and then going down there and doing work, and then we were thinking about checking some of these after parties out. We stayed downtown, and we kind of walked by one, and we just, I guess because of Groovy, we bailed. But, like, really, more or less, it was just like, I just didn't seem, the vibe just didn't, like, seem what I thought it was me. I thought it was me more like Cannabis and vendors. And maybe it was. Maybe we just got there too early, but it was.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really even looked into it.
Well, dude, I was just so hard to party after that much. Like, we didn't even sleep. Like, should have power napped it.
Should have power napped it, but instead, we smoked weed.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
You want a power nap?
Hey, morning, Andy. How's it going? Oh, you got some GMO, Dave, in the garden. Nice. You already know I'm a fan.
Groovy's gonna be there at your property, like, hey, yo, let me get some of that GMO, man.
Listen, I like GMO. I'm not so. I mean, I do. I am pretty obsessed with GMO. I can't even play, I guess.
Dude, you are obsessed with GMO.
It's interesting though. It won't let me. I'm not seeing my comments on Facebook. I'm trying to comment from Facebook. It won't even let me comment.
I don't know. Well, everyone's on YouTube.
Really weird. Yeah, get to the YouTube. My Cannacon, M-I. Oh, it's all over the page if you're looking. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, and Chuck Schumer's bill. We got to talk about that too.
Yeah.
So we'll do the Cannacon real quick. It was fun. It's always interesting and fun to meet new people. Didn't seem like a lot of return. Well, I guess a little bit. It just seemed smaller.
It was definitely smaller than last year. I mean, because you had the seminars on the same floor as the event.
Yeah. But I mean, met some really great people.
Yeah.
Met some people that we were kind of not trying to talk to, but we did. So we won't get into that. But we might have, like, hopefully down the road, an exclusive interview. But we'll see how it actually goes.
Yeah, we'll see. It could be a bunch of bull crap, or it could be something that does come out. So if it does happen, it'd be great because...
because we approached some people we weren't so fond of. And honestly, Dave was like, hey, we were talking shit about Dave, shut up.
Hey, man, I'm
he
being honest.
led with, hey, by the way, I don't like you guys. But, hey, so we do...
I was like, damn,
honest,
Dave. Dude. I know, but, like...
No, it was good. That's good. That's what we do, right? And we had a discussion with them.
We talked to him for, like, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. It felt like a while. I don't know how long it really was.
Like a fucking year and a half.
But we'll get...
We were trying to get interviews, and we're like, we're not interviewing you.
No, I know.
Stop by to try to get an interview, or an interview, like an actual interview, not like a 2-minute segment for y'all. But it was cool, man. Meet some great people.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of free lighters and things, and
always free shit everywhere.
Like, honestly, I think if you didn't even go for the networking, it'd be just a fun experience to see who's in the industry, and like you can get seeds there.
There were like many seed brands. You had Seed Hub, you had Ethos, you had I thought I saw Seed Seller, but I could be mistaken.
Humboldt.
You had Humboldt, yep, and then you had another one that I'm blanking on that was a little bit smaller of a brand. So if you're looking for genetics and you need to get some seeds, honestly, pay for the ticket today. Maybe get a cheap ticket, grab some genetics.
Yeah,
like they'll probably be
Corey,
cheap.
My Cannacon sent you from C-Dub if you go there. Humboldt, there is a bunch. I mean, there was a bunch of newts. Tommy was there.
Yeah, shout out Detroit Nutrient Company and Tommy. And HTG, we did a sweet interview with HTG.
Yeah, they're great.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
HTG not exclusively, but they carry a lot of Tommy's worm castings.
If you're not familiar, that's Detroit Nutrient Company. Right?
Yeah, Detroit Nutrient Company. It's like his Living Soil water only bag. And actually, if you've been taking a look at my Instagram, you'll see some of the photos of buds I've actually been growing in Tommy's Living Soil as well too, which is funny because if you think about it, Groovy, we met Tommy literally last year at Cannacon, so it was like a year ago, and then we had him on.
It's true. He's one of the first interviews after too.
Yeah, he gave us a free bag of soil, tried it out, and then I've been doing tests and everything ever since, and now I'm almost exclusively going Living Soil. But he did answer a couple good questions, so it was great to run into him because I got a couple questions that I personally have been wondering out in my grow, and he answered them. So use some bigger pots. That's all I got to say.
That's pretty much what it was.
Well, yeah, I was root bounding some of my plants, and I figured something because, like, I kept telling you, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong right now. I was lost on some of it. So it's always good because when you're feeding the plants with, like, other nutrient bottles, you know what you're putting in the Living Soil. You already have it all there. So if something has a deficiency, you got to know right away before, like, it has multiple deficiencies. So stuff that I'm tweaking and learning myself because I've fed the plants.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you go to Cannacon, you're able to talk to the person with your soils. Like, and granted, we could probably reach out. Tommy's really cool. But the whole point is, like, you went there, you learned some stuff. We were able to talk to some people. We were doing press, too. So doing press for Cannacon was a great experience, and we had a lot of fun. Brought out a cameraman. We're bringing out another cameraman so we can get some more efficient content. So we're all getting content, except for Canada Dave. Canada Dave did no canned content yesterday. He just stared at us and was like, hey. He literally kept saying, my favorite thing about it was like, I'm not going to do any social media content. And he just kept walking. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I apologize to anyone that was following our Instagram. I posted.
No, I got some
rarely.
stuff. I'll post some stuff. We were just busy. It was fun.
It's just nonstop, man. I feel like we literally were just nonstop talking the whole time.
Yeah. Well, all right. Hey, let's get over to this Chuck Schumer bill real quick. Let's talk this for a while. Because like, this is the interesting thing about, for me, this is like I don't know if I'd say the big deal of the moment, but it seems like a big deal.
Well, yeah, it's called, so Schumer released the Cannabis Administration and Opportunity Act, CAOA, which pretty much, according to the synopsis from Schumer's office, this is shout out for MJ Biz. Groovy's got the article pulled up. So the new bill would remove marijuana from the list of federally controlled substances, allow states to continue taking the lead on regulating the industry, but also they can maintain prohibition in the state if they have not yet legalized, which I'm not a fan of, and establish a regulatory regime.
It's like an opt-in type of thing, right? It's
right. So if Michigan wasn't legal,
they wouldn't have
to be. And they would create a regulatory regime similar to alcohol and tobacco.
Yeah, but, well, first off, that's how it's always been. But
well,
that might be that changing factor, though. The fact that you don't have to opt in. Giving people the option and freedom is like a big thing here in America. People like the choice.
Were you talking about the states that don't want it?
Yeah, just hear me out here. People like the choice. People just like the choice. When you tell like most Americans what to do, don't end up well, right? I don't care left, right, purple. Like I don't care about any of those semantics. I'm just talking about here in America, right? So because it's especially when you come to these like gray area opinionated type of stuff. Like I love cannabis. I think it's great. I think it can save many people. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There it is. There it says. Remove marijuana from the list of federally substances. That's the big deal to me. And then giving people the option, even though I hate it and I feel bad for those people in those states, people could move. I know you're uplifting your whole life, but say cannabis is your life, and then someone's like, it's decrim, but like, say.
So like Jersey, you still can't grow weed though. How does that help anyone that's growing weed? You know what I'm saying? Like some of it, like there's so much shit that's got to get figured out.
I'm not
like,
saying moving's it's not saying it's fair. I'm just saying there are options. You know what I mean?
There are options, but it's like upright your entire life, family, and everything to go be able to smoke cannabis. Where you've been smoking cannabis or grow, where you've been doing that illegal, legal, whatever. I mean, I just think there's a couple things that still need to happen. Like here's something that I want to talk about too, real quick. The taxes. So larger cannabis businesses, while the excess tax for small and mid-sized producers would only be half, they're starting the small and mid-sized producers at 5% tax, and then it ramps up to 12.5%. While I think the big corporations can almost go up to 25% taxes. That's federal tax. It's not even your state tax.
I've always been partial because I'm poor. That like to this, like that I do agree with this, but it's like also like when people become
what up,
they
MI
always
Flower?
argue they shouldn't. Yo, what's up, man?
Shout out to your guys' website and the packaging on your guys' new product.
Can't wait to check it all out.
So I saw you just released it. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. I don't know.
The bigger businesses having 25%, and then the smallers being cheaper.
No,
on taxes.
Yeah, realistically, it's just one of those things where it's like I kind of, from my perspective, it's like it's no big deal. Like let them pay more; they have more money, right? I believe that, but I also see how that might frustrate some people because big business is gonna fight that tooth to nail, But that's how it should be. I mean, if you're making a lot more money, maybe the sliding scale shouldn't be double, but it should be like 5%, 7% more. It should be more.
Well,
especially if Illinois is doing stupid shit like higher THC content and is paying more percentage. Like, okay, well then we should be able to get like a break here.
I think it's fair for the states that are monopolizing cannabis cultivators, because if you're monopolizing cultivators, then you should be taxed more, because that's unfair for your Class A license that's growing 500 compared to someone that's stacking multiple C licenses.
That's true.
That's just unfair. You tax them, whatever, that's fine. Because in my mind, to me, you're taxing Green Peak, you're taxing the Sky Mint and the Loom at that rate, right? While a lot of the smaller brands are getting a smaller tax break, which it's good. To me, I would like to see that, especially if you're doing that if you are going to have taxes with cannabis, either going legal, decrim, whatever. If the feds are getting involved, there's going to be taxes because they're going to want to get their hands on it, you know? So unfortunately, that's how it will be. But I'm curious though, like how this will play out throughout the rest of the year.
That's weird.
Sorry, nothing. With all the senators, because it has to go through the Senate, right? I don't even think right now they have enough votes to even pass it. But there's going to be changes in it. And if this does pass, at least you would have your banking, you'd be able to get loans and everything, which would be phenomenal. You wouldn't have to keep trying to put the safe banking bill and defense bills and military budget bills just to pass it, and then they'll pull it out because they're like, we really don't want it anymore. But here we are. So
yeah. Well, it's just when you just like what I just said, man, when you're trying to strong arm people into things, like no one wants to do it. When you're like, let's just try to sneak this in. You don't think you don't think the Senate's going to read through the bill that year? That's their only job. Or the House, excuse me, whatever. Like, that's their job, right? Like, come on, don't be sneaky. That's why I'm like, this bill, I don't hate it. I don't like the excessive taxes over years and years, but man, I am just so ready for that thing to be descheduled. I am so over everyone's rights being fucked in so many ways, and how there's this gray area, but it's legal, but it's not legal, but you can grow, but you can't kind of grow, but it's like depending how tall you are, you can grow more. No, I'm just joking. Like, that's my whole fucking point. It's too much. Like, free the fucking plant, dude.
Yeah, I still don't even think
if you want to be in the legal game and have marketing and do all that stuff, then pay more taxes. Isn't that how everything works? I pay taxes on literally everything. Every week, I pay 4 different taxes every year between federal, city, state, like city I work in. It's insane. Like, you don't have enough money? What? Anyways.
No,
that was a little rant. Let's digress.
Yeah, we get tax on everything. I don't know. I'm still up in arms on this. I have to go through it more. It's like almost a 300-page bill, and we were just getting some bullet points out of it. I just don't know.
Interesting. Sorry. Andy just said something when I brought up that Illinois tax there for a second a little bit ago. This is pretty cool. He said, Illinois is a mess because of the tax, but you can only buy 7 grams at a time. You can only buy 7 grams of wax at a time? Is that also with...
Who's it called say that, Jason? Didn't he say you can only buy a little bit?
That's right. He did say it was limited. I can't remember. I mean, it was a long talk, so I can't totally recall everything. But damn, dude, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dave, dude. 7 grand. Or is that weed?
No, you gotta be able to. I would hope.
You don't know, dude.
I know.
Dude, okay, listen. Some people in Michigan are excessive here. Like, pot has been accessible. Over there, Illinois has not been accessible. That's why home cultivation is such a big thing over there.
That's the one thing I wish you would have
saw. FD, thank you. Taxation is theft.
I wish I would have saw more. Everyone should be able to everyone should be able to grow.
Should be open taxes.
It's flour too. No shit. I had people. I would
see where your money goes. That's what you should do.
Here you go.
Flour. You said that?
He said
no
that.
Shit. Who said that? Sorry.
Andy said flour.
To
me, that's crazy because, like, dude, when you'd pick up flour, you'd pick up, like, sometimes
dude, who's going to go pick up just enough to smoke for, like, the week or a couple days? Like, most people will pick up for a little while because it's cheaper and you save money. I guess that's not true in Illinois, dude. After talking to our last interview, what did $90
an eighth.
Jason?
$90 an eighth.
$90 an eighth.
$180 for a half or for a quarter. Dude, how can you? And the weed's not even good though. It's like not like it's. You can't even. Who would even want to? That I just can't believe it. Like, was it 70% THC?
I like how dumped on you, or you like started forward thoughts, or your guy can't even. What's the?
Because I was trying to be like, no, you can't. You can't. $90 an eighth. Get the hell out of here.
No, it's like and you only buy 2 of those at the same time.
And then you get taxed on it too, because it's probably over 30% THC, and you get higher tax.
One of them's dry,
and the other one's got a bug in it. What? It's like, oh man, this is awesome.
What is that?
Illinois Verano.
Yeah, Verano. Yeah,
I think it was Verano. To be honest, it's cool that this bill's finally getting introduced. It's great, but I don't see it passing. Opposite of you, man. There's just too much crap in it. Too much crap. You're not gonna be able to. You're gonna have states that won't be able to make choices because you're gonna still have to go through legislation, and they probably will nix it. So you won't even have it. cannabis, which is like, to me, it's like, if you're taking it off, why don't you just make it, I don't know, legal everywhere? But then you'd have to open it up to, does it open up to borders, transporting borders?
What's cool and more efficient than legalization? Decrim. Sorry, I'm just like, come on.
I mean, that is pretty much decrim, though. That's what it is. It's taking it off the.
And that's what it is, and that's what and that's what I guess what I'm trying to say is it doesn't feel like full legalization, and that's why I said I'm not like really hating this bill. It's over years it'll kind of go into that, but it's not even really legal because, like you said, full legalization would be all the states forcing you are legal now. That's why this bill I feel like has more chance than going full legalization or going sneaky and trying to sneak it in, because right now you're like, hey, you can keep it how it is as you want. And all those people who disagree and don't want cannabis are like, cool. But guess what happens every time? Like when business and there's money involved with the people who don't like cannabis, if people and everything goes decrim and states start making a shit ton of money, you don't think some of their perspective's going to shift? You know what I mean?
Well, it's just the states that are legal right now, though. Everyone's seeing the data out. It's not like any states that illegal is going to be able to go into it, Mm-hmm. They'll have to pass legislation to create laws. And my fear and worry would be all the states that aren't legal is legislation. The politicians that don't know anything about cannabis still are going to create laws for those states where you won't be able to grow your own cannabis still, in my eyes.
Okay, but hear me out. But full legalization would then have those states. I just feel like this is the stepping stone to get there, right? You get it decrimmed.
It is.
It's a much easier, it's more of a layup to get that full legalization down the road when everyone's ready. Because you need that decrim so states can really be like, okay, we're ready for this. We got 38 states ready to go. And then once it goes legal, you just have those other states to worry about. And I don't know, and now you have a bunch of states who've done it right and wrong, and honestly, it's going to be over years until we get to full legalization. Because that's what I said, you're going to have a hard time forcing people.
Yeah, I just feel bad for all the people that still, even if this happens, you wouldn't.
No, I understand.
It would just be decrim, so you wouldn't get in trouble for getting it. You'd still be able to go to the black market, but you wouldn't be able to have access like everyone else, where they could walk into a little retail shop and get some or grow their own at their house.
I hear you.
Like, to me, it's not legal, and it's not even until everyone can grow the plant, man. Until everyone can at least grow a couple plants for themselves. Like, geez, Louise, you should be able to. You should be able to test your own strains. There's so many different varieties within cannabis that certain strains help you so well, and it's medicine. No matter what you look at, it's like plant therapy, plant medicine. I just think it's a big deal, and I'm curious how this does play out. Like, I agree with you that it's great. Decrim would be huge step for us. Huge step. But also, we need everyone to be able to have access to it, not just.
I hear you.
I mean, we're blessed in Michigan. We're blessed in Michigan.
I think yours is the end goal. I think how legislation works, you're not going to get there immediately.
Well, not with
how the world works. Because, dude, no, I hate to say it, dude. Not everyone likes cannabis. Not everyone is going to like cannabis. I'm fine with 25% of the world not caring about the nation, because my opinion is, then they would just go to those states where it's not legal. See, like, I think that's why I said I think it's more of a stepping stone, because I just don't think full legalization right away is going to work out. And then, like Andy just said, I may be wrong, but if it isn't legal federally, transport across state lines would still be felony trafficking. It's an interesting point, because it probably would be. But like I said, this is just a stepping stone in the right direction. If we don't, it's almost like when I was a kid. And I would be like, no, my end goal was I want to go spend the night at my friend's house. I'm going to ask my mom, can I go over to my friend's mom's friend? And then once I'm there, I'm going to be like, hey, Mom, can I spend the night here? And I'm already here. They're cooking dinner and shit. You know what I mean? I got shit to do at home. I did my chores, motherfucker. I didn't talk like this.
Yeah, I was saying, you talk to your mom like that? I'm pretty sure you didn't, because I know that for a fact.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's how you really can
Mom,
show.
May I please spend the night?
Dude, for people who don't get it and don't like things and don't really want you to do it, you got to dip their toes in, man. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say.
Because a lot of them have grown up with the bad propaganda, it's horrible.
Or had one bad experience or some bad memory.
So it's something, but, like, honestly, dude, you have the huge midterm elections coming up in November. So, like, that's going to sway this, too. Like, if it goes heavy Republicans win, I highly doubt this even goes anywhere. Probably doesn't even get on for them to even. You have the midterm elections coming up, which is the Senate and House seats are up for Republican and Democrats.
Yeah,
So if a bunch of Republicans come in that don't want cannabis and overturn the Democrats, the more liberals.
Well, it goes
then
both.
it's
Well, I don't
going-
like to always say the party thing because weed is really funny. I know it's generally like
true,
that, but
true.
Republicans like money, right? Generally, I'm not speaking in exact terms because I'm neither, right?
They do,
So,
but too much tax and too much money.
well, it's always. But is it though? You got to crunch the numbers and how much profit there is. If there's a lot of profit, people. Again, I'm not saying it should be like this. I don't like it like this, man. I'm just saying this is how shit moves here in America. You got to convince them there's money. You got to convince them it's right. Like, right, that's what everyone's always talking about, them and them. Like, I hate that term, man. Like, it should just be us. What's the best thing for us? You know, that's how, like, you know.
Them and them.
I hate that, dude, because it makes everyone attack everyone. I think everyone generally, like, I don't know. It's just too much. It's your moralities get a little complicated with this. And I just say cannabis is funny because people who like money and are capitalistic, regardless of red, blue, purple, green, I don't give a shit. There's money to be made, right? And if you look at it, is it right? Does it help people? Is it going to progress things? Yeah. Like, so no matter who you're talking to, there is a way to convince them. It's that if you got to bring them to that light in the way they view the world. Because if I go, Dave, if I go to or someone who doesn't like cannabis, like my dad, and I'm like, hey, Dad, you should love weed because it blah blah blah, it saved my life. Like, he's not gonna get it unless it's from his perspective. I go, Dad, hemp is great. It's an industrial thing. You can grow it. Now my dad's like, oh shit, that's kind of a good idea, growing hemp. You know what I mean? You
Hemp
have
is
to
legal,
put it
though.
in people's brains that they see it. I'm not gonna go up to someone who's all about money and be like, dude, it's right. It's right, dude. You got to believe in your morals. He's going to be like, oh, my God, what a moron. What a feely person. I am a feely person, but that's not how I'm going to approach someone like that. I'm going to tell him, hey, there's money to be made. There's good business. There's not a lot of, it's going to help crime rates, right? You're going to improve prison rates because you'll get other people in there and you get, like, things like that. I just, it's frustrating me.
I think you get a lot of people
You just
out
have
of
to,
prison.
you have to talk to people in the way that they communicate. Otherwise, they don't fully understand and they get defensive. They put up walls and it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
That's just general humans.
No?
This is no different.
I think you're hitting it right on the head, man. Very true. Very true. I would agree with you.
No, Andy just said, you read that? And then you're like, Kirby, come on, Mom. I did my chores and shit. That does sound like me. And then she'd be like, don't say the S word. Because I just throw it a little bit sometimes. Because I'm passionate.
How do you guys feel in the chat?
Yes.
Do you guys think this bill will pass? Are you for it? Would you like to see this happen? I mean, we just briefly are going through a couple key points on it. We'll probably go more in depth at a later time, but I would love to see it. I think it'd be great. A little hesitant, so it's going to be interesting.
Well, I get you, man. And that's what I'm saying. I'm just, I guess.
I just government and me, man. It's difficult. It's tough.
Well, it's hard to trust it because you never. It's just like with the taxes things. It's why everyone talks about taxation and stuff. It's because no one sees where it goes. If you saw where it went, people would be, oh, all right. Like, that's it. It's just people feel like they're throwing their money that they work hard for into this never-ending well that just goes nowhere.
Right.
That's it. Especially being here in Michigan, where construction is just a loop.
I mean, it's our what's that saying? The orange barrel is our national flower, or whatever it is. State flower, national flower.
The nation of Michigan.
Oh, Jesus.
The nation of Michigan. Oh wait, Jimmy, I missed your comment. I'm sorry. He asked something earlier. Do you guys know Doggy Style Dan at Cannaleaf? Nice. I wonder he prefers. I'm sorry. Couldn't help it. No, I don't. I think there was some Cannaleaf people there yesterday, though. Yeah, because our cousin Nikolai was wearing one of their hats, I think. Remember cousin Nikolai?
I remember cousin Nikolai.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't remember him wearing a hat.
I thought maybe it was.
We were also smoking weed with cousin Nikolai, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, Cannaleaf. I think I saw there was a bunch of hats around there yesterday. No, I don't know Doggy Style Dan. Should we know Doggy Style Dan? Let us know what Doggy Style. I gotta say, saying it's just fun. FD, interesting. He's got a comment. Give me a second. He said they aren't trying to make it legal for us. They want it legal on a Fed level so corporations can take it over. It's all fun and games until dispos gets crushed by Amazon shopping mids with Prime. Whoa. Okay.
But can you still cross state lines though with
That's
the
going
product?
to be when it goes legalization.
When full legal hits, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, we don't have, that's not something we have to really worry about yet because that wouldn't go there. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Well, because you couldn't cross a state where it's illegal, right? Because that would be trafficking through illegal.
Yeah. What's up, Ghostbusters? No, you're absolutely right.
You know
It
what
would
I'm
be
saying?
trafficking, at that point.
So
fair enough.
But that's literally what it is. Amazon already wants in. They got the best distribution here. Of course they want in on it. They've already said that they're not going to test employees for cannabis. Also, I still think with this law, federal employees are still subject to test for cannabis, which is stupid because if you're trying to literally...
It'll probably be a state-to-state thing again, man. You're probably going to go to like states where it's legal. I thought they don't get tested now. Oh, because it's
What are you
federally.
talking about?
Yeah, you're
You
right.
get
Yeah.
tests. You get
Well,
tested here in
that
Michigan
might get
still.
shifted too. But decrim would affect things like that
depends
because
on
that's a gray
company.
area, right? Right. It's a gray area because right now it's not like you said. There's no decriminalization. Once it's off that deschedule list, people are gonna view it differently.
Mm-hmm.
It's if it's
In
off the
time.
drug list, well, no, I mean like legalities will change. Is what I'm saying. Like it'll legally be different. The plant will be legally as like hemp. It just comes down to states how they want to view it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And sorry, Nick, he missed the whole thing. Well, I mean, real recap again a little bit towards the end, but Schumer's bill's got a lot of interesting things in there where it is a little bit debatable this time. It's not totally a hell no or totally a hell yes. It's kind of like, I don't know. I like it, but I don't like some things. I like some things.
Yeah. Andy's got great content. I've lost all hope with the legislators at this point. This seems like the best chance so far for something to pass, but there's still so much bad money and reefer madness going around, which I'd agree. It could have a chance, but with all the stuff happening in the economy right now, this isn't going to be top priority. But in the Biden administration's ready, never really took a stance on cannabis. They did previously before he got elected, but he hasn't done anything while he's been here. And I'm not going to get into politics, but his turmoil has been horrible while he's been in office. So that's why I'm really curious how the midterms go. Because this could be a huge swing, though. This could be some senator saying, hey, we'll vote on Schumer's bill. Maybe to get votes. Or maybe not, and they won't vote on it to get votes in other states. Who knows? I'll be interested because it's a big topic.
Time.
It's a big topic. This would get rid of safe banking. Companies would be able to get loans.
See, that's what I'm
safe
saying.
Banking.
Right.
That would be huge.
A lot of people get out of prisons, and then we'd have space in our prisons to put people who actually need to be there. And not releasing them because, oh, shit, we're overcrowded. Let's release this person who's attempted murder on a 5-year charge to 1. You know what I mean? Anyways, Andy just said something too. Do you have something?
Yeah, I was. FD just said a comment I was going to go off of. If it goes legal on Fed level, you'll see Reggie's, pretty much regs, in the bargain bin at Walmart within 5 years. And he's like, I hope not. I think there will be because you're gonna have so many cultivators. But dude, I'm curious how the market will be because that's gonna saturate it so bad at that point. Because to some degree,
Amazon it'll drop the price per average pound. But it's still gonna be that's garbage. You don't think that it's gonna? I don't know. I guess.
The price of pounds dropping right now. Michigan was at 800. So now that's just Michigan,
right?
alone.
But there's quality. People still sell quality for a high ticket.
Still do.
It's about quality.
Don't you think the quality price will drop because the price per pound, if it did open up like that, down the line, legal everywhere, the companies would be able to ship in pounds for $100. You know what I'm saying? If it's $800,000 now, and that's just the state of Michigan, it's gonna drop more once it opens up, in my mind. So I could see crap like that, and it would be probably an eighth for $250, $5. But then also there's got to be tax built into that, so it's gonna be interesting how stuff plays out in the years that come within cannabis legislation. There's so much that they have to, because they're not gonna want people to grow at home, dude. Because they're going to lose out on all that money. Think about all the home growers.
That's true.
There's just so many companies waiting to chomp in the bit. You got the cigarette companies, the tobacco companies that are literally waiting probably for this to open up. And then they'll probably get into more of the vapes or just mass producing. Cut their tobacco field in half and grow cannabis outdoors. Whew. And then just prepackaged. You already have the entire process probably with the machinery and everything to get it down. You're going to do the same thing with cannabis, and just be pushing those packs out. Instead of Newport 100s tobacco, you'll have, I don't know, Newport sour diesel 100s. I don't know, but they're just going to be...
Sour diesel 100s.
I don't know why I'm thinking of Newport right now, but
That's just what that's what I used to smoke. You're
Newport
probably
Shore,
looking at me. And why you gotta mock me, bro? He's literally sitting there like, Newport on the box. Like what? Because that's what I ordered.
that was
Like,
your go-to. I just remember every time we go to the liquor store.
Newport's on the box, man.
And then we'd grab a couple Swisher Sweets.
Hit
No,
me.
White Owls, grape White
Hit
Owls,
me.
and go.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Whatever. You know when you're smoking, it's just like weed. You know what flavors you like. Cigarettes were even a little bit more.
Yeah, I dabbled
honestly.
with my cigarettes.
Oh yeah, you did smoke for a little while.
Yeah, Marlboros, Camels, whack-ass stuff. Nasty-ass stuff. Now it's all about cannabis. I like cigars, though. I'll smoke a cigar here and there.
Cool. Yeah.
Side note, but yeah. I don't know. We'll see, dude. Like, the years, I don't see anything happening this year, though, with this bill.
I understand.
Does anyone else out there? Because if it does something happen this year, that'd be great, Cool. But
Yeah.
I don't see nothing.
Well, let's give a shout out to
Let's give a shout
Dank.
Yeah,
Our fam, if you haven't
DNK.
checked out DNK. You want to do it today? You want me to show them out?
Yeah, I'll jump into it.
All right, brother. Go ahead.
All right. Shout out DNK growers. Do you prefer quality over quantity and affordable price? Do you guys like craft cannabis? Because we all do here. Well, check out DNK growers. They're out of Lansing, Michigan, or at www.dnkgrowers.com. And DNK growers, IG. Follow them there.
Everywhere.
Everyone deserves great flower at an even better price. You can find them all over the state. They're at Great Lakes Holistics, Kalamazoo, Burton Cannabis, and Flint. They are out at Wellflower and Ypsilanti. So just reach out to DNK, and they will tell you where they are at. And we'll begin their vendor days here coming soon, too, so we can drop information where you guys can actually check out, meet the team, get to know their product.
Get the sour animal.
Yeah, Groovy loves that. So, again, shout out DNK growers. We appreciate you. So.
Yep. And just show them some love. We appreciate it. Tell them I can't send you.
Yeah, my candy guys. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, Dave. Who doesn't love craft cannabis, man? Right now, who doesn't love it?
I want Walmart weed. Yeah.
Say less.
Oh God, please don't take that soundbite.
Well, let us know what you guys are. What's everyone smoking on right now? I feel groovy. Can I take a dab, man? You got your puff go up here? I didn't bring my.
I guess, dude. I guess. No, of course, dude.
I need a dab. What's everyone dabbing and smoking on? If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We said we'd do a little AMA today, and so we're just talking about that. If you guys want to continue talking about the Schumer bill, let us know. Anyone's got any other opinions on it?
Yeah, questions about them all. Yeah, definitely want to hear you. I appreciate you, FD. Appreciate Nick. Appreciate everyone giving their feedback, because that's the whole point of these Wake and Bakes is discussion.
Oh, I didn't even see Nick's comment before. I did 100% on this, Nick. Before we fully legalize anything, need to get everyone who's in jail for cannabis or any simple drug possession charges out and clean the records.
And that's why I say decriminalization, man. That's why I think that's the stepping stone we need. I understand legalization has all these pretty points where it's like, oh, wow, cool, blah, 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 right? Because it's like, oh, change all this. I understand, but that's not how. Have you ever, seen the government, how it works? It takes forever.
Well,
with anything.
Dude, yeah, I mean, we still have people
Well, no,
in
I
jail
know, but
right
if
now.
anyone have a speeding ticket, it takes 3 months. Has anyone ever had any ticket ever? It takes forever because there's so many people, quote unquote, breaking this justified laws. It's not all of them are just, and I don't.
Yeah, my court case is 2.5, 3 years.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? And you were a bud tender.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, I was a bud tender making hours, and they're like, yeah, okay, sorry. Oh, we rated everything? Oh, very bad. Oh, we destroyed everything that was legal? Sucks. Wasn't legal enough. What the fuck? That's why, and that, granted, that was 6 years ago, but these gray areas I'm sick of, man. I'm sick of them, and I understand that legalization is not going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
Criminalization is where it needs to go.
It does. I don't see it. I don't see it's
jumping
going to happen overnight, man. I just don't see it's going to happen overnight. Things going to take time. We got some Pink Kush in the comments. Nice.
Pink.
Yeah, yes, Drew. We will be at Cannacon Detroit downtown today. So if anyone is down there, hit us up. Hit us up on the socials.
When? Oh, he said when. Oh, we'll be there the whole time. Well, I mean,
when?
we'll
It starts at 10. We won't be. We'll probably get down there around
10?
noon.
I thought it was 12.
No, we just said 12 because
We're doing 12 to 5 each day.
yeah. Well, we worked yesterday,
here.
and then we wanted to go live, and we do pretty good at those events. So we can spare a couple hours. So
I don't. I'm awful.
we'll be there 12 to 5. We'll be in a couple of seminars today. You got
much
Calvin
love
Johnson,
to our yesterday cameraman. I don't know if he wants his name, but I'll
Tristan.
T. Oh. Anyways.
My dude, you were awesome. That's all I got to say. I appreciate it.
There it is. Couldn't get my whistle.
Yeah, and we got your boy today, so
Yeah.
it'll be fun. We'll have
T. Whoa.
They're both T squared.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
T-
dude, we should
wow.
bring we got the T squared media team.
Oh, yeah.
Bring them
For our
both with
camera
us next
guys.
time.
Yeah, they're OGs. Appreciate them. We'll be at Cannacon again doing interviews. You want to have like a little segment, just chit chat with us. Yeah, my favorite thing is the cigarette section. Cigarette thing. Favorite thing.
That was pretty packed.
Join us for a cigarette.
No, definitely hit us up. We are down there. I'm down to always smoke with anybody.
whatever.
You know, that would be a good time, man.
When are you guys visiting the Boise County Jail for support? What guys?
Probably anyone that has a weed charge. I'm assuming.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. Never.
I'm
thought about
assuming.
that,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know who said that, but that would be It's not a bad idea.
I wasn't sure if you were referring to someone. That was it.
I don't have anybody.
You ever heard of Ace Seeds? Looks like someone's about to pack a bowl of homegrown.
Ace? No, I'm not familiar with them. What strain is it? What strain are you smoking on?
Panama cross with PCK.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of it. Panama. I've heard of Panama Kush though.
Oh, just kidding, Jimmy. I'm like confused. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, if you know someone, maybe we could like advocate, try to get them out if there was a nonviolent charge, right? Like, I'm cool with that. I just didn't understand.
100%. I mean, you don't really
I'm
should be
getting
in
you a
law.
dab.
No,
Dude, no. For a nonviolent crime.
for cannabis, no, you shouldn't be. Yeah, I'll take a dab. What dab are we doing? What dab are we doing?
This is
Is it the Super Lemon Haze?
yeah.
Nice.
Jesus, dude. Man, look at this dab guy over here now. Dude, look what's happened to him.
I just love my dabs, man. I got.
Do you?
I got.
Well, I'm about to go back on record and find some video where you're like, I'm just not that into dabs, dude.
He's gonna source through
And I'm gonna-
hundreds of hours of content. He's like,
Yep. And then I'm gonna find both.
3 months from now, you're gonna come and be
Then
like,
I'll make
"Hey,
us.
I
That's
found it."
gonna be our intro. Our intro song. Just you and back and talking back and forth.
I hate dabs. No, I love dabs.
No, I hate dabs.
No, I love.
Will Canada
dabs.
Dave ever figure out what he loves?
No,
Join
because
us.
I just love cannabis in general. All
No, I'm just
cannabis.
playing.
No, that's dude. I don't know. I just been enjoying. Like I told
No,
you,
I'm-
honestly, it's the dabs. Sometimes during the day are just nice. I get some. Doesn't knock me completely out, and I'm just good to go, man.
Bro, I mean, unless you take like a big old bonker. I don't know what I just said.
No, I usually take a smaller dab. Usually.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because I like to just taste flavor. It's more for flavor and just kind of get my mind in that little creative space some days, and that's really it.
Yeah, I have like 4 different grams of rosin right now.
Oh yeah, FD's right. Definitely check out the Last Prisoner Project to support people who are in prison. There's another one too. When we talked to Naomi, cannot remember.
Well, they did a bunch of
They
stuff.
had stuff too.
No, but she was part of it, I thought, right?
McIntosh. Yeah. Yeah. So what a day. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Oh, and also, if you're in the area in Detroit and want to come out and aren't at Big G already, I'm playing a 30-minute set Road to Dance Festopia tonight at the Tangent. Might have a surprise announcement for next week. Kind of last minute send. I would do. I'm gonna wait till next week. But if you're bored in Detroit or in the Detroit area, I appreciate the support.
Hey, Drew, you want to know what's hilarious? My Puffco, I literally had to buy a new atomizer. Bought a new one because the other one broke for some reason real quick. And then put it in, used it for 2-3 dabs. And then it was giving me the
rainbow
rainbow charge. And then cleaned it multiple times. And it still gave that to me forever. I don't know how I finally got it to work, but I finally got it to work. He's back on the traditional torch. That is something that
I go back and forth sometimes, man. This isn't my only thing.
I haven't.
It's a lot less annoying for the.
I've just been using the Puffco, I'll be honest.
Oh.
I have not.
Well, it's just because my last one got so dirty all the time, and now I'm cleaning it a lot more than I was before. So that helps, obviously. Oh crap.
What is everyone dabbing on? Take a dab with Groovy.
Yeah, except for I forgot this is still hot, so I'm like gonna lose half this dab.
Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. Andy, you finally had the chance to get some Northern Lights from Dave Cobb, man. Straight fire. I love when the community inside the chat's going off. That's sick. They met up, smoked.
Nice.
That is awesome. How's everyone's outdoors coming out? I'll ask some questions out here. How's everyone's outdoors? Mine are absolutely nothing. No
What do you got?
shit. 6 times? I didn't know that. So you turn it off again and fix it. I'll try that next time I get that the rainbow. I was so irritated. I couldn't get it. I was trying to take one dab that night, and I couldn't get it, and just went to bed, smoked the joint. I was like, this is ridiculous. I don't even know where my torch is at, and that's why I don't think I'm using my rig. So, pineapple Fanta.
I remember for the
cookies.
longest time it was, I don't have, you didn't have butane. And I was like, wow, to buy something. Yeah. I never came around to the $1.50 or whatever it is.
$1.50 is
I'm
like
just talking
$4.50.
shit. I was just saying what I want.
Yeah, like what? $1.50.
I look like a butane seller. I don't know.
I mean, you got butane right here, right to my left.
But like you said, I don't buy as much butane. Fuck up.
Like, shit.
Touche.
Element Mumbo rosin is straight fire. That sounds good. Have not tried that. We tried the solvent Element Mumbo, right? That was in the High Times cup bag. If I'm not mistaken, that was pretty good. That lunar lemon, man, was so tasty. So tasty.
Yeah, I had a couple more of those 50-50 joints.
How'd they burn?
Like I said, or like we figured out after the first one, we tried to smoke like a normal joint. We like moved it around to try to help it. Don't touch the joint. It makes it worse. And I actually was having better luck holding it down.
I think that we did that in the third one. We found
exactly,
that out,
and then me and Emily did both like that.
Just
and it was
the whole time.
And it's funny because she kept holding like normal, and I would just go over and I was like tilting her finger, and I was like, I know it's annoying, I know, but it's gonna burn better. Just trust me.
And it worked
Because I'm annoying.
What strain? Or do you remember what flavor? Strain flavor.
Shit. Well, one of them wasn't matching, which was weird, and the other one was.
Oh, it was
It
different.
was Durban.
It was different flour and.
One of them was. I think
no shit.
it was Durban grapefruit, and then there was watermelon
tasty.
zittles. The watermelon zittles was matching.
And the Durban wasn't.
The Durban had flour,
Son of a
and then the wax I think was watermelon mimosa. Whoa, I don't know how I remember all that.
Remember price point on them? I'm just curious.
Or was it watermelon mimosa? It's hard to remember. It was $25. But what was interesting for this dispo was that was including tax.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I haven't seen a dispo like that in a while. You know what I mean? That was kind of like.
So tax was baked into the price, so whatever you saw was the final price.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's pretty
Dude,
cool.
it was so nice because like he gave me the total, I'm like, that's not right. He didn't include tax. I'm like, oh right, he said that, no tax. It was so weird because when I was buying a $40 gram, I got a $40 gram of half and half from Uplifting. That's after tax, and then I got 10% off for my first time visit. And
This guy's just.
well, it was a cool spot. It was in Houghton. It was the only dispo way the fuck north. Like anything, like there was like that was the dispo. Right? It was small, but I liked it. Very knowledgeable bud tenders, no rush, no anything. It was very interesting, though, because you walked into a head shop, and that was the lobby where they took your cards, and they did everything. It was just like a normal head shop.
Oh, sweet.
Like tobacco shop, and then behind a locked door and glass and everything like that, that's where the dispo was.
No shit.
Yeah. It was really cool. It was a neat idea. Anyways, that was random. Yeah, I went to the UP and
I
checked
appreciate
that out.
the info on that.
Yeah, if you're ever in Houghton, way up there, or going to visit anyone up way up in the UP, there's that, what was it? NSH, Northern Specialty Health, I think is what they called themselves. Very cool. Very cool people.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. I know I'm so bad at that sometimes. My outdoors going great.
Who was the black cherry rosin from?
I have a couple of empty spots where Canada Dave's plants were supposed to go.
Guess what's coming, Dave?
Wah, 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 wah.
I'm sorry,
know,
I can't help it sometimes.
I'm so bad. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry, man.
You're
I
sorry.
apologize.
Whoa, no shit. Had Northern Lights in Columbus, Ohio in 96. Blew my mind. I'll be honest, I haven't had Northern Lights in a long time.
No,
I don't
that's a
even
great
remember what it
OG
tastes
strain,
like.
though.
I remember liking it back in the day. Yeah. That's like that.
It's from Archive.
Oh, okay. Word, okay. Right on. 4 over 100 deals turned to 130 real quick after tax and tip. Isn't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Because I'm like, oh, cool, I got a solid deal today. And then I'm like, yeah. Got to give them few bucks, $5, whatever it is, whatever, if they were helpful. And then it's like, now all of a sudden you got taxes.
Do you tip the bud tenders that are very unhelpful?
Yeah, I usually do, but it's usually like $1. Like I usually get, because I usually think, I hope they pull it all together, because I always feel guilty, or $1 or $2, you know. But I at least tip like $2 to $5 usually, depending on what I'm in my mood, but and depending on where I'm at financially in my brain that day, if that makes sense.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I mean those prices do go fast when you got, what is it, 16% tax on adult use, and then you do a tip.
Well, I mean, yeah, it adds up, man. It adds up, and that's why we think home cultivation, all these other things are good, because, you know, if you want to put the time and effort in to have that craft cannabis, you can. If you don't, you just want to go buy it, you can. If you want to buy lower shit, you can. You want to, you know what I mean? You want to grow lower shit.
So I love, that's why I think Michigan's great where it's at right now.
Freedom.
You have a lot of areas what you can do. You just said it, Groovy. You can grow it. You can go to the shop. You can get a caregiver. You can be a caregiver. You can get a micro license. You can get a small plant license. You can get in the legal market. So many opportunities for you to be within the cannabis space here in Michigan. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish more states are able to have this, but, you know, also we need to get rid of some other stuff, but can't hate it all. So.
Well, no, because progression is going to be weird. Change is always uncomfortable, right? But, like, something's got to give, because it ain't perfect right now. I mean, in Michigan, we do have it pretty solidly, you know. But it's about the rest of us. And then, like you said, and that's my big thing. Like we talked about Schumer's bill for a bit today. Talking about possible decriminalization and... well, it was removing from scheduled list. There was some blanking.
Removing it from scheduled list. There would be, if your state was still illegal, they would be able to have the opportunity to choose if they want to go legal or illegal or make their own law. So it wouldn't make it fully legal everywhere. Businesses would be taxed at a certain rate.
The website changed.
And it would establish a regulatory regime similar to alcohol and tobacco, which there is out right now. And smaller businesses would have a federal tax from 5 to 12%, and then the bigger businesses, corporations, would have a tax up to 25% on the federal level.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you. And
that was just some of it. Obviously, there's a lot more. It's like almost a 300-page bill, I think I was reading. I think it was like 296 or something.
You didn't read it all? You bum.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, apologize. I don't have time.
300 pages. I mean, it's probably pretty boring text.
Well, it's also written by legislators that are just.
I know, that's my point.
You gotta read that stuff.
Yeah,
read it very carefully. But more and more will be coming out, and we'll see what happens in the future here. So.
Cool. Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in. We'll have more to talk about Cannacon on this week's episode. We'll dig into it. We'll show pictures and some preview on the content that we're going to be sharing and what it was all about.
Yeah, we'll get some good stuff today. I'll try to post on the socials, so check out our socials. If you're just on YouTube, go follow us on our IG, My Cannacast. Same thing with our Facebook and everywhere else.
Yep.
If you didn't listen to this week's past episode, we had Jason on from Illinois News Joint. Pretty much run down on everything, what is going on in Illinois. It's pretty much a monopoly out there with the few number of cultivators they have. It's like 9 cultivators doing the entire state.
Jeez.
Just with different brands of flower. Remember, it was interesting.
Yeah, that's right.
So check that out. That was wild. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, waking up and baking up with us this morning, and having a good sesh. This was awesome. And yeah, next week's episode with us will be going live Tuesday for Terp Talk Tuesday. And then you got anything else, Groovy?
No, again, check out Groovy Music for my socials. I appreciate Groovy. If you want to hear my music, I got a couple songs. I'm just wrapping up. I got a show today. I got a festival, like a local festival announcing next month. And I got Big Fam. If you want to use my code, check my link in my Instagram bio.
What's the code?
You have to hit my link. It's a link. It's like one of those URL things.
Got you.
It's not just a link. I did share that once and I was wrong. So yeah, and again, Tangent Gallery. I'll be there. I'm playing at 1 to 1:30. So, competing with Big G. But if you're not spending the big dollars and you just want to come Tangent, hang out and support, check it out. Appreciate you. So,
come support your boy.
The other local saxophone EDM guy. Small guy.
That's right.
Anyways, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all. So,
much love.
As always. You have anything else, brother?
I was just say that's hilarious that Drew's got surprisingly seeds popping up next to tomato plants.
Wow, that is. I didn't see that.
I was just reading the comments. I was
No,
like, oh,
that's
dude, that's
funny.
hilarious. I didn't plan on having anything outdoors, but here it is. But yeah, let's end this show.
Check out Canada Dave. Check out all his bud and check out his beautiful pictures. So
Fam. No, check them
Or the
out.
website,
They're all on
blogs.
IG. They're all on IG. And check out mycannacast.com. We have a bunch of content, actually, speaking of that. There's a lot of blogs on there.
yeah, if you're into reading,
Yeah, just go through there.
we try to do all sources of media for cannabis. Like this is we've gone from we've talked about it, and now that we're doing press, we've gone from a podcast to a cannabis media company. But what we really do is this. Look, this is where our heart is: the podcast and streaming with y'all. But really, we're just trying to report what's going on with a non-biased. Well, I can't say non-biased opinion because we have our opinions we lay in there, but we always give you just the facts. We're not going to lie to you just to make it look better or fearmonger. So, anyways, let's get the hell out of here, man. We got shit to do. We love y'all.
Yeah, you guys have a great weekend. And as always, Groovy, we're here to advocate,
Educate.
and inspire. Till next time, y'all.
Peace.